Hey everybody, this is the Less is More podcast for Friday, June 16th, 2017. How you guys doing? Um All Eyes on Me is out today. Out today, out today, out today, out today. Actually it came out like 2 days ago, but that's just mad special screenings that regular people aren't invited for. Um that's gonna be a dope movie. I'm gonna see it tonight. I'm gonna see it today, like after this podcast. And this is supposed to be the first Film Fridays podcast, right? Where I give you, where I just separate the categories into like a breakdown of just comedic content from Monday through Thursday, then a Friday film wrap up, or just box office numbers, film news, film updates. But I've been straying off that path, so I'm gonna get back on that path and devote only Friday to film news and film discussion. So that should be exciting. All Eyes on Me, man. That's the biopic of choice. Has Demetrius Shipp playing the titular role of Tupac. And I think this is his first feature film, actually. So I know he's going to get a lot more work after this because, biopics have been blowing up people's careers. The Straight Outta Compton biopic with O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's son. Then you have Jason Mitchell, who played Eazy-E, all acclaimed roles, and I think it's a good jumping off point into a career. You know what I mean? So, All Eyes on Me, man. I'm going to look forward to that film. It's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for that. In terms of just overall... Oh, Adam Carolla liked my post again. Just thought I'd throw that shit out there. That Adam Carolla liked the post of me thanking Adam Carolla for Adam Carolla liking my post. If you got lost in that last 10 seconds, then just rewind, because I'm not saying it again. So shout out to Adam Carolla and the Adam Carolla Show. A huge fan. He's a friend of the show. I'm not going to take that from Joe Budden. Let me stop. All Eyes on Me, man. That's going to be a poppin' movie. And I really look forward to it. There's just a lot of great things coming out. And I just can't wait for just the general public to go see it, because it's always interesting hearing what the public and people who are still alive and people who actually knew Tupac, what they say. Apparently Snoop Dogg gave it an approval. He gave the movie an approval, so that's going to be dope. And the film focuses on his whole life, from birth to teenage, to being a teenager in the Baltimore School of the Arts, meeting Jada Pinkett Smith. Then his rise into like adulthood, and all the way until his untimely death or murder, in Las Vegas in I believe 96, 95, 90. I gotta look it up. 95, 96. Gotta look it up, but yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, and I just know that there has to be a Marvin Gaye biopic. There absolutely has to. You know what I mean? There absolutely has to, because all this buzz around biopics and all this, it's just, there has to be a Marvin Gaye one in the works. So I can't wait for that. A lot of good content coming out. I think it's the best time to be a content creator right now, because there's people that, bless you, for lack of female leads, forget The Color Purple. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so there's news reports on Elizabeth Banks. I wrote this down earlier. I didn't know why I wanted to get to it, but Elizabeth Banks, she basically saying that Steven Spielberg, there's not enough leads. There's not enough female leads inside his movies, and she completely ignored The Color Purple, which is not only created by Steven Spielberg, but it's just filled with female leads showing sheer empowerment, especially to African American women in that time. You have Oprah, you have, Whoopi Goldberg, two Oscar winners. Well, I think only Whoopi's an Oscar winner, but just two titans of women, and it's crazy that how do you forget that shit? Like, how do you forget one of the biggest movies of like Danny Glover's career? And in terms of just sheer, superstardom that movie catapulted everybody's career to, it was basically a story for women. You know what I mean? I know Charlemagne gave Elizabeth Banks Donkey of the Day about 3 hours ago, but it is a good point that he raises. Like, in my opinion, there does need to be some more overlapping with, and just overall calling actresses actors, because Meryl Streep to me is one of the greatest actors alive, and she has like 3 Oscars, and they're all in the leading categories, and that's more than most men. So we need to get rid of just titles overall. And I'm a huge advocate for women empowerment, for female empowerment. I'm huge on that, because like women are like the strongest beings on the planet. They endure so much and they ask for so little. So I'm all for that. The double XL cover came out. I don't really give a fuck. It's just it's all hearsay on who you think deserves to be on that cover, who you think is the best. So, fuck it. Like, who's really checking for that anymore? There's a funny bit on the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out to Joe Budden and Rory and Mo. You guys are doing it for the culture. A huge bit where they're like, I can't talk today. The double XL cover is like the real world. Like, it's always gonna be hyped, but like, you're not gonna check for it. You'll look at it when you look at it. I never want to be one of those directors or writers who just like, I'll check for Leslie when I'll check for it when I'll check for it when I'm ready to check for it. I want to be like an anticipated, fucking, always gonna be hyped, always gonna be anticipated. One of those. Every time my movie drops, every time I want to be one of those guys. So it really sucks that, certain artists have to go through that, but, that's the nature of the business. It's all, you literally have to sell yourself, and make sure that you can be a marketable artist. If not, then it's like, who are you? You know what I mean? Not who are you, but it's like, we're all doing this. We're all doing the same thing to be recognized. And at the end of the day, it might not even be about money. It might just be about the acclaim. Most people would die for the acclaim and not the money. You know what I mean? Because the money you can always get. The money's always going to be there. The government literally prints out a shitload of that. But dying for the acclaim is much more valuable. So congrats to all the people who made the cover. You're doing it for the culture, and I just think that it's great if you just keep on just continue to shine, to make way for the rest of us. You know what I mean? The rest of us who may be struggling, whatever art form that we're trying to excel in. So just keep on killing it. And looking at that cover makes me realize how old I am. Old as fuck. Just all these. I only know XX, Playboy Cardi. I know most of them, but like I'm not familiar with A Boogie with the hoodie. I know XX. I don't know Camilla. XXXTentacion, man, he's just been pissing Drake off. But I know Playboy Cardi. I know Kyle. Kyle is a fucking ugh. I hate that I Spy song. What do you? Do you spy something, huh? Do you spy your career about to fucking spiral down because that was the only hit you're ever gonna have? That nigga, he had one song that everybody knows. That's it. And he's on the cover of that shit. Like, what do you have to do to get on the cover? Just go on SoundCloud and just kill it? You know what I mean? Like, that shit is just, ugh. Whatever. I don't care. I'll have a hip-hop segment with real hip-hop experts on this platform. This platform, lack thereof, you know what I mean? I'm going to stop bashing my own podcast. My podcast is going to blow up, and all you guys listening are going to be like, I knew he could do it. I always believed in him, right? Just hop on my bandwagon. I'll make room for you. I'm sorry. That was mean. I'm playing another short film, Showtime, and that film's gonna be. The only thing I can tell you about Showtime is that it's gonna be a short film about subway dancers, subway performers that they oftentimes scream Showtime, but I'm putting a different spin on it. It's gonna be a drama. And I mean, I don't want to ruin anything because it's still in development, but it's actually close to being done, the script anyway. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my script, so I don't do anything unless it's like perfect in terms of writing. So that's that. There's a lot of things that happened in the past few days. Ever since the Adam Carolla shout out, I've been receiving my followers went from like 281 to like 310, so that's cool. It's not a big spike, but it's a decent amount. It's actually a huge spike for me, and my likes have gone up, and so have my subscribers. So just keep on subscribing to the YouTube channel Les Anokye. That's LES space ANOKYE. I should come up. I have about 6 subscribers so far. Hoping to get more, and I'm hoping to get some vlogs on. I have vlogs already recorded with the Film Mic Pro, and I'm hoping to get all that on to YouTube as well, just to give you some other content, put a face to the name, and just give you some overall video, some quality. Just some comedic stuff. It's gonna be videos of me rocking around giving like New York City tours. You know what I mean? And just stuff like that. So look forward to that. The vlogs will start, and also some more vlogs will feature a lot of my friends. And not New York City, also college friends, and so you get to know different personalities. And yeah, just the overall it's funny how likes jump, like they spike up if they see that someone popular likes your post. You know what I mean? It's not like spiking up because you're just naturally God-given. You're just naturally talented. But it's cool though. I take everything as a blessing, and hopefully the right person will hear this podcast and be like, yeah, this guy's gonna be something. So I want to latch onto him quick. Suck the lifeblood out of this guy. And no, I'm just kidding. But like, really, just latch on to me quick and be like, all right, this guy is going somewhere. He's doing the film thing. He's doing the vlog thing. So, and I'm gonna have also some inspirationals. Just a lot of rise and grind quotes. I'm gonna start re-implementing those. I used to do a lot of that on Twitter and I stopped, but I'm gonna have that on Instagram. Instagram is the best marketing tool for me. Instagram is like a godsend. Like Instagram, I get so much accomplished with that app. So I just want to shout them out. Like, they're awesome. They have forwarded the culture. Like, there's so much news and snackable information, like in snackable sizes for people to just consume on their commutes to work, that Instagram just took advantage of. And now they're just creating their own brand. Well, they've been creating their own brand, but like they've cultivated a culture that's undeniably moving society forward. Like, Instagram is my favorite app. I'm always going to champion it. I'm always going to be on it. I'm on it 24/7. That's how I market, most of my work. And there's something that makes your dick hard when you just see a red heart and a like. There's just something that just makes you just a tingly feeling inside, like, ugh, people are listening to me. So that's always cool. This is going to be a short one. I plan to give you another podcast, hopefully over the weekend, and just talking about my experience with All Eyes on Me. I know it's going to be a good film, so I'm not even worried about how it's going to look. And tonight I'll be at Slate on 21st Street and 5th Avenue. A nice little nightclub, spot out there. Probably watch a couple games. Probably dance a little bit, meet some people. Hopefully bag some numbers. But we'll see. And this is a short podcast for today. So thank you all for listening. Please subscribe and share. And let's all work together to just for the art form alone. Let's all put our thinking caps on and see how far we can go with this whole. See how far we can go. And I say we because LIM Nation, it may stand for less is more, but it can stand for anything else, that fits that acronym. So I just want you to know that we're all a team. You guys are all part of my team, and I just want you to know that. Sharing and subscribing to these videos and my YouTube page, and it goes a long way. So I appreciate this. I appreciate the continued support that I do get every video, every like, every retweet, every share that I get, and please keep on subscribing to the Less is More podcast with the YouTube channel Les Anachi ANOKYE. And as always, less is more entertainment, less is more content, and less is more media. Thank you very much. I fucked that whole ending up. Less is more content, less is more media, and less is more entertainment. There's really no order to where it can go, but I just have a specific, way I say it. But yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, people. I'll get out of your ear. Thank you. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye. That was 4 sign-offs in one. I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you. Bye.